I am back and with some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're on episode 74. More or less continue on from earlier. Last episode. And yeah, I've just seen the gameplay reveal for, gameplay overview for Halo Infinite. And man, it looks good. It looks a lot better than it did a year ago. But it's mostly the same sort of thing, open world, but man, in that one, it was just, man, I'm so looking forward to that game. I'm even thinking it might be, it's because it's an open world, so there seems to be so much stuff in that game. We'll talk about it in this one. But yeah, there seems to be that much in it that I'm kind of tempted. We'll do one playthrough on it, raw, my first time playing through, and then I'm kind of tempted to replay it on a harder difficulty or something maybe, and like take my time even more with it, because it just seems like so much there's so much possibility with that game. Because I weren't sure about an open world Halo game, but the gameplay that they've shown, like. The way they were presenting it was like a Grand Theft Auto release. Like they just seem like this game is for the fans more than what Infinite was like Halo 5 was trying to do at launch, where Infinite was trying to just run off of speculation almost, like why is Chief wearing a Snuggie, whereas this it's pure gameplay. You've got a rough idea what it's like. You've got fan speculation of like lore speculation, but then it seems it doesn't need you don't need to necessarily play the older games in any way, which is quite good because you don't tend to have that anymore with Halo. It's like with Halo now, you for like new players or a new generation, it is somewhat like you've got to play Master Chief Collection and go through there, but with Infinite it seems like a new beginning with it. It's a bit of old, but it's new as well, and that's... Which is better than what Halo 5, like... It's nice to just have a game that is just raw gameplay. And it does look better, though. The visually is improved. Not massively, I wouldn't say it's like, oh my god, it's a massive upgrade, but it does look a lot nicer. A hell of a lot nicer. And like I said, the presentation of it, it just feels like... It doesn't seem like an Ubisoft open world in a way. Like, it's got elements, sure, but it seems... It seems like just a Halo sandbox, and that's what you want from... Like, if someone said, how would you make a Halo open world game? I would say, just give us an open world and give us the Halo gameplay sandbox feel, and that's it. And it seems like they're going to do that, and if it is open world, and there's so much variety you can do in gameplay, it'll be way more replay value than, say, Halo 5. Where Halo 5, you're only really going to be playing Halo 5 for something, is if you're going to be playing through all the Halo games. Whereas Halo Infinite, because it's open world, if you're like, oh, I want to play a Halo game, so why not just play Halo Infinite, big open world sandbox Halo game? That sounds pretty good. I wasn't too sure about it, but
what will I do now?
Hell of good. I'll try and talk about it more in the next Halo Wars video, which will be... but no, it won't be the next one. Tomorrow will be the one I just did today, so it was before I watched the gameplay. So it'll be in the next rotation, probably. But yeah, let's crack on, play some Assassin's Creed.
Mistios, I need a piece of armor, headgear, and boots from the Daughters of Artemis. Can you help?
Are these what you're looking for? They don't quite fit me.
Thank you, Mistios. I'll finally be able to infiltrate the Daughters of Artemis and join my sisters.
You might want to reconsider. The Daughters of Artemis won't respond well to an intruder.
What would you do?
Find a new path that lets you really live.
You're just like them, thinking I'm not tough enough.
Taking a life isn't easy, and it can't be undone. You aren't the killer.
You don't know me. I can do it.
I can see
don't
good
know
in
you.
you. You're passionate, determined. Why not help others?
Really? You think I could do that? I know. I'll become a priestess and join a temple. Thank you, Mistios.
I don't know. There was no build up to that one, was there? Right. I guess we'll head down here. It's going to be mostly question mark hunting today, but there's quite a few quests to do as well. But yeah, the reason why we came here was because we completed all the skin, like the legendary hunts for what's the name? I forgot her name. The leader of Charles of what's her face. But we had to fight her to do the last trial, to become the leader of this group. And yeah, we won, and I slaughtered a ton of them, just because. I don't know, they just got a fucked. But yeah, we've done that test, but we might as well question mark and chill out and see what this map has to do before moving on. Because I think the next one we will do Brassadas's missions, our quest line that he wants to do. I'll find his wife, I think it is. But we'll do this for now. And I changed up my outfit because we've been Wonder Woman for quite a while now. I'll probably go back to it because I do like that outfit, but to be honest, this isn't too bad either. Bit hunterish. Kind of goes with but yeah, Halo Infinite it'll probably be the biggest game I play for. It'll probably be the biggest Halo story that I've done for the Halo Complete Story playlist. Like, I mean lengthwise, like how many episodes it'll take to complete, because it's a massive open world, so and it seems like it's a whole Halo ring to explore. Which is quite insane if that's the case. And it is Zeta Halo. And I was watching some, like, I've been watching a load of old videos on Halo, just to get like better understanding of the lore a little bit more, and just enjoying it because I'm fascinated by it because there's so much lore behind Halo. And Zeta Halo is like, people say it's the most mysterious Halo ring because so much has gone on it. The Forerunners, they put a tribe of humans on there before, what was his name in Halo 4? Villain in Halo 4, Draxis or something, is it? I don't know. The villain in Halo 4, he wiped him out to make him Prothean army. But yeah, it's just, man, there's so many possibilities they can do with a story. I'm excited to see what they do with it, because The idea of an open world Halo game is pretty awesome when you think about it, because Halo's had elements of open world, like Halo Combat Evolved comes to mind. When I played that again for this playthrough, I did notice how, especially the first level, it was really open worldy for like something that's however old it is there, and with like Halo Reach, where you could see more of a Combat Evolved vision that Bungie had for having like animals and wildlife, and just trying to make the world even more open and have more life brought into it. It seems like Halo Infinite will be probably Halo Infinite will probably be the closest to how Halo Combat Evolved would have been, if it could have been, because it does look like that visually. Master Chief, like they even had in the trailer, they had the old Cortana, like the purpley, like from Combat Evolved. It's really cool, and I think that's to just distinguish Cortana from. Because if they have the original Cortana, the evil one, and then the somewhat new one, the weapon that they call it, which is pretty much a variation of Cortana. But yes, possibilities for being on the Zeta Halo open world. Like, as a fan and someone like who's just coming in, or who's just a normie, is like having a massive open world Halo game doesn't sound too bad. And to me, I thought there'd be a chance of it being like, what was it? Gears 5, where you had a lot of linear sections which felt like Gears, but when it opened up, it was a load of linear sections put into a big open map, and all it felt like was padding in some situations. Some of the maps were okay, but some of the later maps, it felt like it was more just go here, do that, go here, do that, whereas it just didn't feel right in Gears because the gameplay doesn't hand itself to it. Gears isn't a sandboxy game. Whereas like Halo, it is like a sandboxy game. It's Halo is more similar to like Far Cry in gameplay. Let's say Gears is, for example. There's a lot more. There's so much more they can do with Halo 5 in open world status anyway. Like they added player upgrades, so like you can upgrade Chief. Oh man, I might have to get rid of that. Oh man, I might have to get the kickback. Why can't I knock people off with this ability? It's stupid. Whoa. How's she not rolled off? Come on. fucking about. Oh, she's pissing me off. What's the point of having the bull attack ability if you can't kick him off cliffs? Oh my god, fuck off. Oh, it's a cultist, that's probably why. Oh, that was a cultist. Huh. That doesn't explain why I couldn't... Fuck off. That was annoying. I might have to put the kick back on.
Greece is finally free of your influence.
Who did I kill then? Oh, I killed a legendary. Huh. That's kind of funny. I killed like the lieutenant. Wow. Shit. It's kind of annoying though. That whole kick... I'm gonna have to put the kick back, I think. Why can't I put this anywhere? Why can't I do the kit? Signability. Oh, there we go. It's just weird that that charge attack doesn't... Nice. Looty loots. There's so many quest items here. Try and get some more adrenaline would be good. It's funny how it won't be obvious, like, that there's a weapon on the floor. He didn't even get his shield out. Sorry I went on about Halo. It was just on my mind, like, it's such a cool cool announcement, like, because it's been so long since getting anything, so, like, sure, on YouTube this is a bit of a delay, delayed reaction anyway, but yeah, it's nice to finally get some update on where the story's at. Like, we were going to get something sooner or later. And also at the end of the trailer, there seems to be like a hint at a live action thing. Like Atriox, he had, like, at the end it was just a small little snippet. It looked like live action. It looked really good, so I won't be surprised if we get like a live action, like trailer, video, film, which would be awesome to see.
What? Who's that?
Who is that? Oh my god. Can I loot from here? No. Some games are a bit weird, you can loot through buildings, like State of Decay. Sometimes you can loot through walls. And that's what I like about the series. I can talk about anything that's going on in the present, as well as focus on the game. I've said multiple times, it's almost like a podcasty sort of series. I could just chill out, play the game for a bit, and focus on the story when it comes to it, you know? We're getting this easy. Might get some adrenaline from this guy. A bit of adrenaline. Chest. Chesty chest. I would like to take that. So we might have another open world game to. Well, we knew that it was going to be open world, but it's going to be another open world game to the channel. Because really, Grounded's open world, State of Decay's open world, Assassin's Creed's open world. Like, even The Sims 4 is technically open world in its own way. That's why I know that people are a bit worried that Halo, like, it's a bit weird that it's just going out open world when, sure, it's had open world elements, like I've said, but it's not what it's known for. But the thing is, 343 have tried what Halo's known for more in the past few games, and it just hasn't worked out for them. So maybe them trying something really different and making their own like interpretation of an open world Halo game. Like Halo Infinite will be remembered more than Halo 4 and 5 if it worked. Because like this is really ambitious for a Halo game to have an open world setting. And it'll be just interesting to see, like what I've seen so far, it looks really good. Like there's boss fights, there's like separate like boss fights in a way that there's villain. I think one of the guys was like a Spartan Hunter Elite. And yeah, he looks fucking awesome. And if it were like the story works and everything, I would totally love to see an update where either a sandbox mode or more story within that world, and more missions, more maybe similar to how State of Decay does, Assassin's Creed does it, where you get like a quest that is added later on. It'd be kind of cool. And to be honest, it's probably good that it is a big massive open world, because if it was just your normal generic Halo campaign, there would be no reason to probably invest in it, because when you think about it, multiplayer is free, so they really need to make the campaign as good as possible, really, to get that sale. Because you know Microsoft wants that sale more, as well as the free-to-play stuff. So that's probably why they got away with making the multiplayer free-to-play, because Microsoft probably saw the single-player and said, there's more value in the campaign now, so we can do it separately. So it's pretty good. I already definitely see the replay value. I wouldn't say it's as, I don't know. It'll probably still be as replay value, how much replay value is in like a Far Cry or something. But I'd say it seems like it would be a game that I would like to just hop into now and then. Like start a campaign up at random point. Because a lot of the other Halo games, I feel like I have to play the previous one. Like, say I couldn't just hop into Halo 3, like tomorrow, without playing Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2, because I just feel like they're just a package. You've got to play them as one event almost. Whereas Infinite seems like its own thing. I think they said it's 6 months after Halo 5, which is kind of, wow. The new Cortana said, "Where have you been? It's been 6 months, so it could be even longer since Halo 5." Which is kind of funny, 6 months, and how long it's took to make the game, 6 years or something. If only it was 6 months, eh? Well, it'd be a miracle if they made Halo Infinite in 6 months. Halo Infinite, I mean. I don't know why they ain't called it Halo 6. So if it is a continuation from it, I'm surprised that they ain't called it Halo 6 Infinite or something. It's weird that they did Halo 5 Guardians in a way. Might as well have just been Halo 5. There we go. I'll hand up there. But be sure I'm going to be covering Halo. It's on Game Pass as well, that's another thing. Me talking about them looking for the sale, but if you want to play Halo Infinite, you just give Microsoft for a month £10 or whatever, the monthly price, and you got Halo Infinite for a tenner. But that's the thing, that's how they'll get you, is that you'll do that month, and you'll be like seeing, because that's how I've got into Infinite. Well, the Game Pass system is that I did the offer of £1 for 6 months or something. Wow, I think it was 3 months. And then because I had some Xbox Live, I think I had 3 months left of Xbox Live before mine ran out. They add it onto your Game Pass. So I had 6 months of Game Pass for free, pretty much. So then I was like, I might as well just be paying £10 a month. The value's just there. So that's why with things like Halo Infinite, other games that they release, that they announce that's just there on Game Pass. If you're going to invest in Game Pass straight out, and you stay there for a month even, you're going to more than likely stay, I think. I think most people would. Because when you're only paying £10 a month, it's not too bad of a system. I have a feeling that there's going to be a moment where they put the price up. But if anything, the price will go up when what's his name leaves. Phil Spencer. If Phil Spencer left, you'd be sure the Game Pass price would go up. You should just see it. I don't know. There's a good chance it'll go up now, but even if it went up a few quid for me, I probably would still stick with it, but I don't know. £10 a month is pretty good. I don't know whether I'd pay much more than that though. So I barely use it, especially with streaming. Most of the games that I play, I own. So like State of Decay, Grounded, I already own these. They're on Game Pass, sure, but I don't need them. Like there's Assassin's Creed, I play on disc, and that's not on Game Pass. But it would be handy with Halo Infinite though, to be able to play Halo Infinite day one, not have to buy the game outright. It's actually quite nice because I'll be honest, when Halo 5 came out, I did somewhat hate it because it was like I paid a lot of money for something that is a mediocre game. But I did enjoy elements of it, so it wasn't that bad. I've bought games that I've been more disappointed with, like, say, Unity. Unity is way worse. Assassin's Creed Unity is way worse than Halo 5 Guardians, because at least Halo 5 Guardians I can complete it. Assassin's Creed Unity, to this day, I've got about halfway through, but I can't complete it. Because I just find it that game's so irritating. There's probably a good game underneath it all, but I just don't like it. Now that would be actually quite a good game for Ubisoft to attempt again at. Assassin's Creed Unity, them try and do that again. I would actually like to see them do that. I'd be messed up for people who bought Unity, but like that time period that they were going for then was really good, but they just I think a Unity type Assassin's Creed game would work now, if you think about it. Next gen consoles, Unity, like the massive numbers of NPCs, like it could work now. Well, the rumours for the next Assassin's Creed game is an online open world, like an MMO sort of thing, which God knows what that'll be. that. Just freaking out, innit? So many caves on this island. Well, that's apparently the next Assassin's Creed is rumoured to be free to play, online open world sort of thing. So it's going to be weird, like all games going open free to play anyway. Because the thing is, a free to play Assassin's Creed sounds cool, but you know it's going to be fucking filled with crappy pay to win bullshit. Because they do it in these games. Like, even though I love Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there's no doubt that this was one of the first games that really pushed the time savers. Like, look at this shit. Giving them money for gold. Like 24,000. You think, like, paid that? Like, how much? 24,000 in game for a shortcut. 24,000. That's 2,000 helix. 2,000 helix. How much is that in game? Yeah, you don't load. If it's any good for your game, you wouldn't load. But like, you look at these. Just resources. Look. Only 54 of them and 14 of them. That's ridiculous. You don't even get that much, really. That's not a whole lot of resources, is it? When a lot of these things that you need to upgrade at my level anyway to 99 is quite a lot. Like, I can't really see right now, but legendary chest map. Look at the fucking bullshit on this. Now look, let's have a look. Which is the most expensive? It's all, the highest is 2,000. So let's 2,000, which would be that £15, 15 GBP for whatever you want for gold, 24,000 gold. Which, if I sold this. That's 3,000. So a bit of exploring, a bit of grinding, and you can relatively get what you need rather quickly, I'd say. Sure, I'm higher level. I've got some of the tier with the bounty, the mercenary system. But that's the thing, I've never bought into the time savers, but you can imagine the people that would. And that's because the game is designed to shortcut people. Like, people find that this game, there's a lot of game to this game in a way, and there is, but if you take your time and you feel like this is, you just play this game, the grind isn't too bad, because look, you're getting your money's worth. I'd say you're just playing the game. I find it weird people buy in to make the game quicker. I don't get that. Like, for me, like, the only time I would have a problem with it if I could feel that the game is affected by, like, say I felt that I had to upgrade, like, buy a time saver, then yeah, that's a problem. And I think people have said that's what Valhalla has done. Some of the situations with Valhalla, it seems like it's a lot grindier. Even more than this, which I remember this was pretty bad. I thought Origins was kind of bad. Origins was a pretty tough grind to get through. But that's because, I think the reason is because your first playthrough, for me anyway, my first playthrough playthrough of this was focusing on the story, the quest, all that stuff. So I didn't go place to place all the time. Whereas I feel like now that I'm doing this, playing this through on a second, like more or less my first playthrough, my second playthrough. Sure, I'm playing on New Game Plus, and so I've got a lot of my upgrades already.
They'll be on high alert here.
So I'm somewhat avoiding a lot of the grind, but I feel like you would avoid a lot of the grind and a lot of the issues of the game if you just went place to place and tried to explore and experience everything. And I know that's a lot, like, this is a lot of game to consume, especially when a lot of it is the same. So it wouldn't be something that people would be too interested in, but I just feel like that's what you need to do to avoid, one, to enjoy the game, and two, like, you don't want to end up fast traveling everywhere. That's what I think, because you think about it, like, when you go en route to a location, like, you're getting gold, you're getting leather, wood, all this stuff all the way along the way. But if you're rushing to complete the story, which I was more than likely doing, and you're fast traveling everywhere, you're not going to have as many resources as you think. And then you might be more inclined to use gold to buy resources to upgrade an item. I looked then, I got 102 metal. It's pretty good. And oragium ore. So you can get resources, and the more you play with the game, the more perks you get. Like with, so I've only really just recently properly looked into these. You get all these if you go after the Mercenaries. I think some of the armors, I think you can get some gold, like bonuses, like for XP and everything with some armors. I might be wrong with that. But I don't know, I think that's the trap. Maybe the game is designed for that though, like for the player to fast travel and avoid the grind, because they want to avoid the grind, they want to skip to the story, and then they're more inclined to buy the shortcuts, which is a valid like tactic that they'll probably use.
Who's whistling?
I might switch my gear back, you know. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the sword, like, I want my sword and spear back, I think. You know what, let's do the hammer still. The mace, I mean.
I'll find what that was.
Come on.
Well, I'm a fool.
Who's making that noise?
Who is making that noise?
Hey?
Hey?
Huh?
What's that noise?
What is that noise? Oh my god. What's that guy doing up there?
Someone over there?
Someone over there. Horse running through. That's not good.
Is someone there?
He's left. Might do just a basic attack. And that's it for this game. Wow. Might as well just leave then. Oh, and that's not much for this one camp, is it? One chest. Usually you have to do a captain and everything. Right, I guess we'll do these question mark. It'll probably just be city, like marking out the city. Wow. I guess it's a town, maybe. Cheers. Cheers. Now let's do the viewpoint. Kinda tempted to do the viewpoints and everything, like all the question marks before starting off these quests. Or shall we just do one of them for now? Might be good to just do one. I'm not sure when I'll finish, to be honest, guys. But yeah, there should be Halo Wars tomorrow, and then that would be this rotation done for morning videos, and then later on today should be Grounded. I'm thinking, oh no, yeah.
Don't need beyond peace.
Getting a bit confused. I wonder if you get an achievement for completing on New Game Plus. I doubt it, but that's one thing playing through this the second time. I've had hardly any achievements. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's do that. See what this is about. Oh, I remember something like this.
Let me go! Let me out! You there! Artemis sent you to save me!
Avoid the trouble.
I owe you. Many thanks, Two Legs. It's not safe to speak here, though. Meet me behind the temple in Hero City.
She on about crazy lady.
Follow me!
Follow me.
Follow me!
Zo.
Two Legs, over here! Blessings to you,
Two
Two
Legs.
Legs. I am Zoe, daughter of Artemis. Thanks for freeing me from the Stone Dwellers earlier.
Two legs? As opposed to what?
Our four-legged brothers and sisters, of course. We are all equal. Our souls are the same.
I haven't put much thought into that.
You should. We both have animal instincts.
I learn new things every day. Who are these people you call Stone Dwellers?
They came from the west years ago. and cut down our forests and dug up our earth to build their stone buildings.
You seem to be in a tight spot. Looked like you could use a hand.
I was outnumbered. No room to run. Now that I'm free, I can plan our revenge against the stone dwellers.
Our revenge? Who else is involved?
My four-legged brothers and sisters, the woodland creatures. We'll have our revenge on the stone dwellers who steal from our island.
The stone dwellers have many weapons and defenses. They won't be easy targets.
That's why I need my furry friends. Will you free them like you freed me? In return for your help, I'll give you my finest bow.
Animals should not be caged.
I knew we were kindred spirits. My four-legged brethren are held in 2 camps in the deforested area. Release them all so they may run free once again.
Consider it done. Her caged family is in the deforested area.
Walls can be found Affluence Bay. Down here, maybe?
This must be
There's a
the
camp.
logging camp. Where could the cages be? The logging camp. Best stay out of sight. These wolves will want blood once released. I should be careful.
I'd better see what that was. I should check that out.
We got this. Easy.
You don't belong! I should take a look.
Got this guy. It's a one hit if I can get him.
I've sworn.
Well, that was awesome. Do you like mains? That's the thing, I do love the kill animations in this game.
Easy. 4 legs. I'm a friend of Zoe's. Nice, 4 legs. Don't bite. I'm here to free you.
That's it. That's it, right? Guess head down there, and then Influence Bay. Yeah, I'm guessing they're all over. Yeah. But we've just killed so many people just by letting them go. Might have to kill this. I have to kill it. Don't get away from it. Here we go. That was a weird dive, isn't it? With the weapon out. She's like, she did that in real life. She'd just go head first into the fucking ground. Ridiculous.
These wolves will want blood once released. I should be careful.
Quite a few camps around here.
Pretty sure I heard something.
Got this.
Where did that come from? What? What?
Took a while for it to register my Y then. Haha! Crazy! Alright, that's weird. Okay.
Easy. 4 legs. I'm a friend of Zeus.
And down here.
He will want to know that all the wolves are free.
Way to get out. Oh, that was close. That's close shit. Oh, yeah, holding like carrying stuff while diving off cliffs, it doesn't look very good. Suppose they didn't notice that before. It's like so. Like if that happened in real life, you'd have no balance at all to land on your feet, or even do a barrel roll. Underwater. Cool. Like there's a lot of caves on this map. It's kind of interesting. It's not different, like we've done caves all before, but this map, this island has had a ton of... Had a lot of edge of the world. Okay. This map has had a lot of caves. I didn't read that message. Let's go and talk to her then. Daughters of Archimedes. Back into work, back into work, back into work. Sorry. And this island's been really pretty. I like this. One of my favourite sort of sceneries is like this autumn. So much. It just feels like home. Like so pretty. So I live in like a little village.
Keep a sharp watch here.
Now that's weird.
I live in a little village, so near the countryside. So when it gets this sort of autumny time period that we're in now, it can get so pretty. That's why I never really want to have to move to like a city or anything, because you do miss it. Like, because there was a time where I did have to stay away, like our friend's house for a while, and he was more in like a rural, like built up area, so it just feels so restricted like that, you know. Like, even though you've got so many possibilities of going shop, all that stuff, and having everything on your doorstep's handy, but you just don't have, like, it doesn't feel like you could just go out for a walk and enjoy it. But, like, if you go, like, I couldn't imagine having a nice walk in London at rush hour. You just can't. Like, being in the countryside, or being in a little village in the middle of nowhere, or a town in the middle of nowhere, you've got. I just feel like it's so much more natural, and I don't know. And one day we won't have like that option. Poor old guy. Should probably help him. But, yeah, I love this sort of scenery. And that's the thing. This is very different from like Akita or somewhere, where it's all built up and somewhat more tropical. Whereas this is very European-esque, I'd say. This land.
I've done what you asked. Your family is free.
Many thanks to you, warrior of Artemis. You're worthy of this bow. May the whole world know of your deeds.
I'll make the most of it.
It's a blue. I did all that for a blue. They should have really balanced it for higher level players. Because really, there's no like reason to. How would you say? There's no reason to save half the loot you get, especially when it comes to loot. Like, you're always either getting really, at my level, I should just get purple items. And then I don't know, maybe not. I suppose the system that they have in place, it's more for like breaking down, getting resources. Whereas I don't think there's that many legendary items, like the gold items, for it to be something just to be handed out willy-nilly, because I don't think there's that many. Whereas like legendary, like the purple and blue items, that they can just copy and paste these all the time and just say they're like common. Let's have a look. So how much is, yeah, like 85,000 for just 800 of them. Should I get that? Why not?
Until next time.
Like, how many you got there? 800 for 85,000. So, say I wanted to buy that with money, real money. So 85,000. Two, 4, 6, 8. But I'd say buy that 4 times, right? 3, 4 times, so it's a fucking joke, isn't it? You can't believe that. It's like all these purchasable items, they're either from the club or these gold ones are from the place that you can buy we might go there in a minute. I might fast travel there and fast travel back here. So I've got quite a bit of the currency. Could probably buy some new loot if there's any. Ah, new gear. I can fast travel back pretty easily. Yeah, we'll fast travel. So we'll come back there. But we'll go down here just for a second. Cave Crusader contact. Hmm. There's like a few quests down there. Maybe claim that quest while we're here. 'Cause that looks like we're done there. I think people are happy with the reveal trailer for Halo. People seem pretty excited, which is good. Because there could have been a problem where people were like, it still looks bad. Because that would have been bad. If people weren't happy, God knows what. I think they'd still release it. I don't think they'd delay it now. Whereas something like Battlefield 2042, that's a game that should probably be delayed, to be honest. Like, I've seen multiple people play the beta, and it does look bad. And I've seen the game, like the recent gameplay trailer they did, but it looks really artificial, to be honest. Like, set up like they usually do. And my problem is, like, I was watching Westy talk about it, and he said it's rough. But someone like Westy should be saying it needs to be delayed. But the thing is, Westy won't do that. Westy won't do it because he ain't got anything now to play. He's got Warzone, but Warzone's going to shit. So God knows what. I think Battlefield will be rough for a first few months, and then I suppose ironed out. It was like that with Battlefield 1. Took a while before they fixed it, but let's see. Oh, easy. That's easy enough. Cave Crusader. Don't even know what that quest was for. Let's see what he's got. It's been a minute. And then we'll head back to that location.
Welcome back,
I've
Mistios.
got-
I'm always happy to see you.
I've got a
I'd be happy
bit
to see you
go
more
with
if
this
you agreed
currency.
to accept Rahmi.
Sorry to disappoint, my friend, but I'm still only interested in Orichalcum.
What do you do with that strange metal?
Orichalcum.
Its value is beyond compare. It's ancient and worth far more than mere drachmi. I'm just one of the few to realize this.
All right, keep your secrets. Show me what you have.
Alright. Right. Ooh. Kinda like that. What's that? What the fuck is that? Wish I could see that. So it's either a boat skin or that. Or you could do 20 on that. Contains an epic to legendary item to equip on your character or your ship. Includes items from the store. Should we do this? Yeah, fuck it, loot box. It's a bit cheaper. Nah, fuck you. Purple item bullshit. Yeah. Doesn't look that good, to be honest. Brilliant. Not exactly worth it, was it? Some of the blue items, stat-wise, can be better than the legendary, but it's just like you don't have all the extra add-ons that you can get. I guess we'll head back and then I'll probably wrap up here for today because it's been quite a busy one. Question mark hunting, all that good stuff. But next time we'll probably do some more other quests. And then question mark hunt the rest of this map. I don't know why I keep saying maps for. Island. And then next episode, yeah, we'll just continue on in the next episode, and then tomorrow will be more Halo Wars. Like I said, later on today should be Grounded, and then yesterday and the day before should have been The Sims 4, because we're having a little bit of a break from State of Decay, but well, after tomorrow, which is the last day for this rotation, the day after will be let me save it. There we go. So tomorrow will be the last day for this rotation, and then we'll be back with State of Decay Heartland in the next rotation. So it won't be tomorrow, it'll be the day after. We'll have some Halo State of Decay in the evening. So, but on that day will be Assassin's Creed as well. Sorry, I know that explaining the rotations and scheduling is kind of confusing, but as long as I can try and keep people up to date a little bit if people are watching. And yeah, I know that I was going on about my reaction to the Halo trailer, but I thought I'd report it. I'll probably talk about it more. It won't be tomorrow's Halo Wars, it'll be in the next rotation. Any Halo Wars, it'll probably be episode 3 and 4. I'll probably talk about Halo Infinite, and yeah, just crack on with that game because that's been good so far. So yeah, I'll leave it here for today. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.